Hello, my name is Cole Miller, and I'm a current MBA candidate at Eastern Michigan University. I would like to thank you for your time. I currently work at Jolly Pumpkin Cafe and Brewery in downtown Ann Arbor, and it's an excellent spot and a great place to go for a beer or for a burger, so keep that in mind. Lately, the company has been suffering from a little bit of a click problem, and being a little bit of a new person there, I have experienced this myself. More so recently, there's been alienation between people who I will call like vets or veterans, people who've been there maybe 2+ years or year plus, compared to maybe rookies who have been there a year or less. And there's definitely a divide between these two. With the veterans, particularly, they hang out regularly with each other, which is nice, and they also hang out with supervisors as well. So they kind of have that on their side. Most vets seem to have a stronger skill set, and that's going to come from them having worked there 2, 3 years and having know what to do in certain situations and know what to not do in certain situations. I will say that most of them know this. Not all vets are very strong, but because they fall under the umbrella of being a veteran, it seems like they have that going for them, so they can kind of not deliver as well, yet still have that good attitude portrayed to them from management. And also, veterans seem to have negative attitudes towards some of the new people, the younger and the newer staff who've just started at Jolly Pumpkin. And this kind of causes a divide and causes for teamwork not to happen as much as it should happen. And oftentimes, this means the rookies feel alienated. They seem forced to kind of hang out with each other because there's no one else to hang out with, even though they might not get along. And they just really don't believe it's a team environment. And it's sad because it really keeps you from doing the hard work that you should be doing because you're not as motivated. What has happened recently is we've been losing employees due to this click problem, and it's terrible. There have been 7 employees that I have counted, and I could list their names off, who have left this environment due specifically to the clicks in the hostile work environment. Where are these people at? They're doing the same exact job, but for a different company. So it means that we've done something wrong, not them. These 7 were valuable people and valuable, incompetent employees for the company, meaning they did good and they were good employees to have, which means we really didn't have problems with them. And because they've left, this is causing us to spend more money in training and to have managers spread a little bit more thin because they're also taking time to train other new people. Honestly, these employees were great. They should not have left, and it makes me wonder what management is thinking to favor some of these veterans who have pushed these newbies out. A little bit ridiculous, to be honest. Another thing that needs to be addressed is management is becoming a part of these cliques. I understand you guys have worked together for 3, 4+ years, 2+ years, but does not mean there needs to be favoritism between veterans and with the rookies. We see it at work. You go home, you get on Facebook, you see it on Facebook because they're all in the same pictures together at a certain happy hour, at a certain place, at a certain time, or no one else was invited and no one else was meant to feel included. So it kind of makes you wonder, is this me? Did I do something wrong? Do people not like me? Or it really has a lot of different issues go through rookies' heads, which makes them feel bad, and I don't like that. Many factors discourage these younger employees to be apart from the team, and that's one of them, the click problem. And group members are getting a noticeably different ratio of disciplinary actions, aka the vets don't seem to get as in trouble as much as some of the younger ones, yet the same situations and actions happen between the two. And that has to do with the management being a part of some of these cliques and favoritism and favoriting some of these other people. Critical business decisions have happened lately, favoring vets over some of the other people, meaning management kind of only consults the people who have been there for a longer time when it comes to issues that affect the whole crew. So it sometimes gets pushed under the dust as some of the newer people have children. They go to school like me outside of this work environment. I also have responsibilities at Eastern that I have to take care of, and a lot of other people have a second job. So some of the decisions that get made, like us having to have a certain work meeting on Thursday nights at 8 p.m., really don't work for the entire team, where it works for the other people who have been there for a while and this is their only job and this is the only way of income for them, where that is not so for the rest of us. And then we get punished because we're not able to make that 8 p.m. time. And so it's really not fair to everyone. From there, I'd like to bring up the inconsistent policies and favoritism that happens within the work environment, because the management hangs out with some of this like veteran clique. Some of them leave without doing their full responsibilities at work, and they're able to not get in trouble for it. And whereas if that was to happen to some of the rookies in a heartbeat they would be in trouble for it. So it's something that really needs to be addressed. Veterans also come in and receive really big discounts on their food and tab bills when someone like me or other rookies come in, and we only get 33% off compared to the 80% off someone might else have gotten. So it really causes you to feel discouraged and to feel that you're not as valuable compared to other people at work. And it's something that really needs to be addressed, and it's something that everyone needs to get on board and realize that it does need to be addressed. So thank you for your time.